The following presentation is from PBS Home Video.
Butterfly in the sky, I can go twice as high. Take a look, it's in a book, a reading rainbow. I can go anywhere, friends to know and ways to grow, a reading rainbow. I can be anything. Take a look, it's in a book, a reading rainbow. A reading rainbow.
Hey, Reading Rainbow fans, now you can get all of your favorite Reading Rainbow titles from PBS Home Video. Just have Mom or Dad call 1-800-538-5856.
Reading Rainbow is made possible by a grant from the Carnegie Corporation of New York, the National Science Foundation, the Corporation for Public Broadcasting, the financial support of viewers like you, and by a grant from Kellogg's, who reminds you to take time each day for reading.
Butterfly in the sky, I can go twice as high. Take a look, it's in a book, a reading rainbow. I can go anywhere, friends to know and ways to grow, a reading rainbow. I can be anything. Take a look, it's in a book, a reading rainbow. A reading rainbow. A reading
What a blizzard! I can't believe we're going rock climbing in this weather! It's a good thing we have this safety rope. Otherwise, we could get blown right off this cliff. Wait a minute, wait. That's not in the script.
Okay, everybody, let's reset. Take 5, LeVar.
Hi. That mountain climbing scene looked pretty convincing, didn't it? But none of it was real. Usually, you can believe what you see, but sometimes your eyes can be deceived. Well, just take a look around this studio. That wind, the storm, even this rock is fake. They're all special effects designed to fool you. Let's take this snow, for example. It's plastic, and there's no big cloud up there sending it down. The plastic is sifted through a snow machine. It looks like a big mesh barrel, and when you crank it, the snow falls through the holes. You can sift the snow as slow or as fast as you want. Okay, Barbara, really crank it up. Now, this is great for regular snowfall, but if you really want to make it look like a blizzard, you have to see the wind blowing the snow. So, we have a wind machine. Wind, please. Now, this is what I call a blizzard. Now, let's take a look at this scenery. There are some pretty cool tricks here, too. This rock is really a piece of hardened foam that's been sculpted to look like a rock. It's hollow behind and it's propped up by these pieces of wood. Now, where did we get those mountains in the distance? This is where it really gets high-tech. This wall is painted a special color called ultimate blue. The blue is special because it can disappear and let another picture take its place. Ultimate blue is the special ingredient that allows us to trick you into thinking there's a mountain in the background. But where does the mountain come from? It's a photograph. The camera takes a picture of the photo and it's electronically put in place of the blue wall. So, here's how it works. You put your scenery, like the rock, in front of an ultimate blue wall. Then, with the flick of a switch, you add your background. The blue wall never changes, but what you see on your TV screen does. Then all you have to do is add your actor and your special effects. Thank you.
Okay, still please. And action, Lamar.
What a blizzard! I can't believe we're going rock climbing in this weather! It's a good thing we have this safety rope, otherwise we could get blown right off this cliff!
Good. That's a line.
With a little television technology, we made you think I was caught in a snowstorm. So remember, you can't always believe what you see. And there's another way that your eyes can be fooled. It's called optical illusion. An optical illusion makes you think you see one thing when you really see another. The pictures in this book called Opt are all optical illusions. Opt is the kind of book that you can really get into. So, let's take a walk in the land of Opt. Opt, an illusionary tale by Arlene and Joseph Baum. Here I am in the land of Opt, where optical illusions are everywhere. Take this envelope, for example. Look at the red and the blue lines. Which one is longer? Is it the red line or the blue? Actually, the lines are the same size. They only look different when seen against the background of the envelope. The line in the center divides the envelope into a big box and a little box. So even though the red and the blue lines are equal, your eye assumes that the bigger box has a longer line. It's just an optical illusion. What about these lines with the arrows? Are they the same or different sizes? The bottom line is longer, don't you think? Well, what do you think now? They're the same. It's tricky, I know, but when the ends of the arrows face out, you think the line looks longer. It isn't really, but it looks that way to your eye. As a castle guard, I cherish my trident, and I especially love this one. How many prongs do you see? There are 2 on the bottom, and on the top, 3. 2 on the bottom, and on the top, 3. A trident like this one can only be drawn. It could never exist in real life. Flowers fair, flowers bright. Which flower has the larger center, the black or the white? The black one looks bigger because it's surrounded by small circles. The white center looks smaller because it's surrounded by big circles. Here, I'll prove it. See? The flower centers are really the same size. Optical illusions are fun to look at, and they're fun to make. Here are some optical illusions you can create on your own.
This is just a couple of drawings, but when I flip it, the lights change. This pencil's made out of wood, but I could make it look like rubber.
I bet you think I'm making a knot. It looks like a knot, but it's not.
I can make my thumb look like it's broken in 2 pieces.
This optical illusion makes you think you're seeing purple, but you're really seeing red and blue. I can make this pencil look broken. All I need is this glass of water. It's an optical illusion. I can have 2 faces in one, a man with a beard and just me.
Some optical illusions are quick and easy to make. Others require great skill and care. Here's an artist who puts tremendous effort into creating optical illusions. And when you look at his paintings, you'll see why. To fool you, he paints skies where there should be ceilings. And he paints windows with real scenes in them on the walls. He pays perfect attention to every detail, so his paintings look absolutely real. Just take a look at those cats tangled in yarn. They're drawn so lifelike, you expect them to jump down any minute and bat that ball of yarn around. This kind of painting is called trompe-l'oeil, which is French for trick the eye. Usually, the whole picture is an optical illusion. It is designed and drawn to make you believe that something, like this table with jewelry, is real, when actually, it's only a painting. One thing you can count on when you see trompe-l'oeil is that something will surprise you. In this case, it's the blackbird perched outside the picture frame. Real as it looks, it's part of the painting. It's trompe-l'oeil.
My name is Christian Thie. I'm a painter, and I paint trompe-l'oeil. To be able to paint trompe-l'oeil, you have to understand the way the eye works, how to make things look far away, how to make other things look very close to you. Let me show you an example. We're going to establish what we call an horizon line. That's where the land meets the sky when you look off in the distance. A vanishing point is where things disappear to, in this drawing that we're going to do, of railroad tracks. Here's a pair of railroad tracks that are going to diminish right into the horizon. The railroad ties up close are further apart. As they get closer to the horizon, getting further and further away from you, the tracks get closer together, the railroad ties get closer together. If we wanted to put telephone poles, we could put a telephone pole here, find out how it goes into the distance by attaching our vanishing points to the top and bottom of the telephone pole, and then continue drawing telephone poles within those lines. And we have telephone poles that get smaller and smaller until finally they would disappear over the horizon. A bird on this telephone pole would be a tiny dot on this telephone pole. thus creating the illusion of distance. What I like about trompe-l'oeil is that anything is possible. Today, what I want is a view out of a door. You're looking across a balcony to a park, and in that park is a carnival with a roller coaster, a Ferris wheel. I think that would be a fun painting to have. When I'm preparing a painting, I create a plan so that I know exactly what I'm going to do before I do it. The more precise you can be about your drawing, the more illusion you can create. The tools that I use are the pencil, the paintbrush, the straight edge, but I guess the most important tool of all is the imagination. I think with any talent, you fine-tune it to the point where you can do exactly what you want with that paintbrush. The line, the shape, the sharp edge to an object is what basically fools the viewer and creates the illusion. Now that I'm close to finishing my carnival painting, I decided I wanted to do something that would add some really special magic to the painting. So I decided to make the lights of the Ferris wheel and the lights of the roller coaster operate, and all the other lights twinkling in the middle of a carnival. Trompe-l'oeil is a kind of painting that causes you to want to look out the window that is painted, pass through the door that has been created to the point where you want to touch it. And when I've succeeded, nothing pleases me more.
In Opt, there is a first-rate art gallery, and the great thing is, each picture is more than it seems. In this case, there are two pictures in one. In one picture, there is an old woman facing sideways. Here's her eye, nose, mouth, and chin. Got it? Okay. In the other picture, there's a young woman looking back. Here's her eye, cheek, chin, and necklace. You can't see both women at the same time, but switch your attention back and forth, and each will appear. Here's an illusion that really makes you see things. Where the white lines cross, gray spots appear. You see them? Okay. See these boxes? Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And if we turn them all upside down, there should still be 6, right? Wrong! Now there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It all depends on how you see it. And you never know which way it will go in the land of Opt. You can find optical illusions on television, in books, and in art. And you can also find them in nature. Animals use optical illusions like disguise and camouflage to hide from their enemies. Animals who blend in with their environment remain hidden until they move. Do you see the bird? Do you see the frog? From a distance, this white hair is invisible. And this owl looks exactly like the tree it lives in. Disguises work underwater, too. There is a flounder in this picture who perfectly matches the ocean floor. You can only see his eyes and gills move. And the flounder can change color if it swims to where the bottom looks different. Here's another camouflaged fish who looks just like the clumps of seaweed and sand that surround him. You only notice him when he moves. This horned lizard can barely be detected as it lunches on scurrying ants. The insect world is full of camouflage surprises. This walking stick looks just like a twig. Here's a leaf clipper you can't tell from the branch it's on. And doesn't this caterpillar look like tree bark? Here's one who anchors a silk thread to a tree to hold itself up in a branch-like position. Only because it's moving can you tell this insect from a leaf. Even this little thorn bug can be fooled by these caterpillars. It'll go all the way to the top without realizing it's on a fellow creature. Until it's shaken off. This green insect looks like the serrated edges of the elm leaves it eats. In this picture, the insect resembles the dead brown edges of the hornbeam it munches. See it eating now? Here's a perfect example of how well camouflage can work. This hungry little bird doesn't realize that inches away under the branch, there's a full meal disguised to look like the branch itself. That's the beauty of camouflage. In this world of optical illusion and visual trickery, you might find yourself looking at everything twice. Well, here are some books that deserve more than one look, but you don't have to take my word for it.
I'm Clexita Ortega, and I just found out how animals can trick your eyes in this book, Hide and Seek. For animals, fooling your eyes is serious business. It helps protect them from their enemies. Take a close look at this picture. You might be able to see an animal, or maybe not. Some spiders look just like flowers. This seaweed is really a fish. Are these thorns or bugs? They're bugs. Whenever you go outside, look carefully at the trees, the grass, and even the ground. You never know what might be hiding there.
Here's a book that's really different. Get ready to look at the world from a caterpillar's point of view. In this book, If at First You Do Not See. It's about a little caterpillar who is tired of eating the same old food. His adventure starts when he looks for something different to eat. He makes a new discovery. Things are not always as they appear. For example, ice cream looks appealing. But wait, they are really two clowns, not somebody's dessert. Here's a nice white mushroom, but it turns into two ugly witches before his very eyes. I love everything about this story. It's fun. It might even make you laugh. I'm Nisa Fajardo. There are many more surprises waiting for you in this book. So why don't you check it out?
Are you the kind of kid who likes modern science? Well, I've got a book that's a real eye-opener. It's called Lenses. I love this book. It's about lenses and the way you see. The test for color blindness is really neat. Can you see the giraffe? How about the fish? My favorite part was the optical illusions. These pictures play tricks on your eyes. Like this picture of a vase. No, I mean two people. No, I mean a vase. I'm Graham Pierce, and if you like having fun with technology, you should take a closer look at this book, Lenses.
You know, most of the time, your eyes don't deceive you. The world is a pretty reliable place. But keep your eyes open, because every once in a while, an optical illusion just might play a trick on you. I'll see you next time. Today's Reading Rainbow books are Opt, an Illusionary Tale by Arlene and Joseph Baum, published by Viking Penguin, a division of Penguin Books USA Incorporated. Lenses, Take a Closer Look by Siegfried Aust, illustrated by Helga Nenke, published by Lerner Publications Company. If at First You Do Not See by Ruth Brown, published by Henry Holt and Company Incorporated. Hide and Seek, an Oxford Scientific Films book edited by Jennifer Caldry and Karen Goldie Morrison, published by G.P. Putnam's Sons.
Reading Rainbow is made possible by a grant from the Carnegie Corporation of New York, the National Science Foundation, the Corporation for Public Broadcasting, this station, and other public television stations, and by Dayton-Hudson Corporation on behalf of Target, Mervyn's, Dayton-Hudson Department Store Company, and Lechmere.
butterfly in the sky. I can go twice as high. Take a look, it's in a book, a reading rainbow. I can go anywhere. Friends to know and ways to grow, a reading rainbow. I can be anything. Take a look, it's in a book, a reading rainbow. A reading rainbow. A reading
Hi there. Everybody's been telling me about an amazing store around here. They say there's nothing in the world like it. So I wanted to see for myself. This must be it. Hats to wear. Hats to wear. Strange name for a hat store. Well, come on, let's check it out. Wow, look at this. Every kind of hat you can imagine. Straw hats, top hats, cowboy hats, even books about hats. This is a great place. We're totally surrounded by hat after hat. Whoa! Did you see that? I think my eyes are playing tricks on me. Ooh, this store is definitely keeping some secrets. Okay, books are always good for finding answers. I wonder what kind of books are in a hat store. The Great Hatsby? Pat the Beanie? This one looks promising. In fact, it's perfect. All about hats. It's called a 3-hat day.
A 3-hat day by Laura Geringer. Pictures by Arnold Lobel. Read by Zelda Rubinstein. R.R. Poggle III loved hats. He loved firemen's helmets, and fur hats, and felt hats with feathers tucked in the bands. He loved top hats and tiny hats. He loved berets and bonnets and bathing caps and bowlers. R.R. Poggle was the last of a long line of Poggles. Father collected canes. Mother liked umbrellas. Together they took long walks in the rain. After a happy life together, Mother and Father died. R.R. lived by himself in the Poggle mansion. He was rather lonely. He dreamed of meeting his future wife in the rain, and he dreamed she would be wearing the perfect hat. Every morning when R.R. woke, the first thing he did, before he polished his glasses, before he combed his mustache and his few strands of hair, even before he yawned, was choose a hat. Sometimes when he was feeling sad, he chose 2 and wore them, one on top of the other. One bright, clear morning, R.R. felt so sad, he wore 3 hats. He passed 2 frogs in a pond, singing a tender duet. R.R. recognized the tune. It was Estrelita Be Mine, the love song. R.R.'s shoulders drooped. There was only one thing left to do on such a glum day. With a sigh of relief, he glided through the revolving doors of the largest hat store in town. what hats! There were fezzes and face veils, tiaras and tam o' shanters. There were sombreros and skull caps, pillboxes and panamas. There were beanies with propellers. There were derbies with green glitter that glowed in the dark. And much, much more. He tried on the sombrero and did a little jig. The pom-poms hit his nose. What are you doing? A sharp voice rang out. R.R. was doing a pirouette. An angry saleswoman pointed at him, scowling. "Stop that," she said. R.R. took off the sombrero, slipped it back on the shelf, and backed away. Tears came to his eyes. He turned to leave. Just then, a round figure rushed out from behind a curtain. When she saw R.R., she smiled. It was the sweetest smile he had ever seen. And above the smile was a hat. A perfect hat. On one side, a sequin seal balanced a shining ball on the tip of its nose. On the other, tiny gold bells jangled. And a plume as soft and gray as fog graced the peak. "Oh, Isabel," the cross one said, "that little man is messing up our hats. Look, he's wearing 3. But Isabel was still smiling broadly at him. "Why, Ida," she said, "we don't sell sailor hats." She stepped up to R.R. and gently took off his sailor hat. "And Ida," she said, "we don't sell firemen's helmets." And gently she took off his helmet. "And Ida, dear, we don't sell bathing caps either." And gently, gently, she took off R.R.'s bathing cap. "It's clear," said Isabel, balancing on her toes, "that this man is no messer-upper of hats." "It's very clear," said she, "that this man is a lover of hats." And she beamed. R.R. took off his glasses. "Shall we go for a walk?" "Yes," said Isabel. They passed a pond where 2 frogs sat doing a duet. Isabel recognized the tune. It was, "Love, is that you?" Isabel and R.R. Poggle III lived ever after in the Poggle Mansion where R.R. Poggle IV was born. R.R. Poggle IV did not like hats. She did not like umbrellas, and canes left her cold. R.R. Poggle IV loved shoes.
R.R. Pottle would love this store and all the hats in it, even if there is something odd going on here. I mean, well, this looks like an ordinary pith helmet, the kind an explorer might wear.
Excuse me. That is exactly what I'm looking for.
This pith helmet? Mm-hmm. But this is not the kind of hat that goes with a tuxedo.
But it's not what the hat goes with. It's where the hat goes.
Whoa! Where the hat goes? Where the hat goes? Hats to wear! Well, let's see. Well, this looks like some sort of weird baseball cap. Okay, hat. Take me out to the ball game! Whoa, where am I?
Hey, what are you doing?
I don't know. Where am I?
You're at Turf Paradise. This is a racetrack. I'm Denise McCormick, and I'm a jockey. So all these guys, we're gonna go ride a race. What are you doing?
Denise. Well, I guess I'll ride the race with you. What do I do
I don't
first?
think you will like that. You better put your goggles down.
Goggles, they're up here, huh?
Yeah, you're gonna be eating some dirt. Better buckle up your chin strap.
Okay. Let's see. Oh, okay. Here we go. Then what?
Okay, get your stick out.
Here?
Yeah?
Uh-huh. This doesn't hurt a horse, does it?
Oh, no, this is just to urge him on a little.
Okie doke.
Okay, get your reins.
All
One
right.
in each hand.
One in each hand.
Grab the mane.
Uh-huh. And then what?
And get tied on, big boy, because it'll get a little western.
Okay.
Good luck.
A horse race, I can't believe it.
It is now post time. Last horse in, Wally Sombrero with LeVar Burton, who's riding for the first time at Turf Paradise. They're all set to go. The flag is up. And they're off. That's Bluebonnet going for the early lead. On the outside, Wally Sombrero, followed by Skycap, Top Hat, and Fedora. Into the first turn and racing towards the backstretch. Bluebonnet has the lead, Wally Sombrero to challenge. After that, it's Fedora, followed by Top Hat and Skycap. They race down the backstretch, tightly bunched towards the front end. On the inside, Wally Sombrero now takes the lead. With Bluebonnet still in second, Fedora is third, then Top Hat and Skycap. Moving down the backstretch and racing around the far turn. Wally Sombrero opens up the lead by 5 for LeVar Burton. The field now enters the stretch. Wally Sombrero opening up a commanding lead. They're coming into the final yards of the race. LeVar Burton will win this with Wally Sombrero.
Well, thank you. Thanks to Wally there.
Congratulations, LeVar.
Thank you very much. Oh, how about a kiss? Thank you. Thank you very much. You know, the horse did all the work, but I really owe a debt of gratitude to this hat that brought me here today. I get it. This place is not your ordinary neighborhood hat store. Let's try another one. Nah, too cold. A railroad cap. I'd love to ride a locomotive. Woo-hoo! All aboard? Tiny trains. Is this some sort of miniature world?
Hi, LeVar. I'm Bruce Williams.
Hey, where am I anyway?
Well, you're in Three Bridges, New Jersey, home of one of the world's largest model railroads. Let me show you around.
Great. So, Bruce, this is really remarkable. It really looks like you've created a whole miniature world here for these trains.
Well, this is one of many, many, many towns. We have some cities, and we have little towns like this.
The attention to detail, though, is really, I think, the most fascinating thing. There are so many little touches, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Not just the people, but like signs on the houses. I see laundry hanging out of the window over there.
Well, they get their clothes dirty in that house, too.
Yeah, I mean, it's remarkable.
Well, see, when we're not here, and there's nobody down here, this community becomes alive. Little people walk around, smoke comes out of the chimneys. Really?
Bruce, how many guys does it take to run this train?
Well, LeVar, would you believe it takes 81 men to run this system?
81?
Yep. In fact, right around the corner over here, we've got a couple of the operators running some trains.
And how big is the train set up altogether?
Well, after this room, there's 5 more rooms just like it. Come on, let's go look at them.
5 more rooms. So tell me a little bit about the bridges.
There's over 400 bridges, all of which are scratch built.
So you've built every single one of these bridges by hand?
Yep. You got to know what you're doing to make it support the weight of the train. Some of these trains can weigh as much as 20, 30 pounds.
Really?
Yeah, the engine and all the cars. This is completely scratch built from nothing, just like this bridge is scratch built.
So you started with just raw materials?
Right. Card stock, and built the railings and designed this thing, and presto, we have a building, an industrial building.
It's like a mining town or something, or what?
This is a mining refractory, and they go back into the mountains way past this bridge, and they ore it out and bring it through the bridge, in through the building, down. It's crumbled up and put into other freight cars, and on it goes.
On its merry way?
On its merry way.
How do you feel about this? I mean, you've obviously devoted a lot of time, 14 years of your life.
I love it. I just thoroughly enjoy creating. It's a lot of hard work, but I have these dreams and these pictures in my mind that I want to create, and, you know, find what the heart can do and then do it with all your might. LeVar, great having you here. I got to go build a bridge. I got to scoot.
Thanks, Bruce, so much for showing me around.
Terrific.
Wow. Oh, wait a minute. How do I get back where I came from? Think, LeVar, think. I think it has something to do with this hat. Whoa. I get it. I just took this off and said hat, and I'm back. These hats can take you anywhere you want to go. And I know something else that can do that. A good book. So here are 3 that'll flip your lid. But you don't have to take my word for it.
Some people like hats. Some people like gloves. But the person who wrote this book likes shoes. All kinds of shoes. And guess what the name of the book is? Shoes. This book is a poem all about things to wear on your feet. There are shoes to slide in and run in. Shoes to turn a double flip in. Shoes for fishing, and rubber shoes for muddy squishing, and lots more. You'll love this book, or my name isn't Jarrett Witt. So put on your favorite shoes and run right down to the library right now. Caps for sale! Caps for sale! That's the name of the book that I just read. Hi, my name is Vincent Sierra, and this book is terrific. It's about a man who sells caps and carries them on his head. He's a funny little guy. He walks around town slowly so they don't fall off his head. One morning, he can't sell any of his caps. So he decides to take a nap alongside a great big tree. When he wakes up, the caps are gone. There's some mysterious monkey business in this story. And the pictures are marvelous. I like this book because it teaches you not to fall asleep on the job. So put on your cap and pick it up at your local library.
Hi, are you interested in meeting some very unusual characters? Well, there's a couple in this book. It's called Maybelle's Suitcase. Mabel is a 108-year-old woman, and Binkle is a bird who lives next door. Maybelle is famous for making unusual hats. Some of them are a little weird. Mabel and Binkle work together on a terrific hat for the annual hat-making contest. I'm Michelle Bernstein, and if you like funny stories as much as I do, you should read Maybelle's Suitcase. Now, here's my entry for the annual hat contest. What do you think?
Okay, I think we should try one more of these hat trips. Let's see what we've got here. A trip on the ocean? Too far away. Definitely too far away. What's this? I've never seen a hat like this before. I wonder what it's for. Maybe some sort of two-sided helmet. Can you guess? I don't have a clue. Well, I guess there's only one way to find out. I hope I don't regret this.
Hey, LeVar, your helmet's on backwards.
What? Oh.
But at least you have your skates on properly.
Skates?
Here, let me give you a hand there. Let me get you up. There we go. Thanks. There you are.
Hey, where am I anyway?
We're at the Nassau Coliseum. You're at practice for the New York Islanders. Come on, let's show you. Take it easy there. How you doing now?
Well, I'm a little shaky, but I think we'll be okay.
Okay, LeVar, I'm Kelly Rudy of the New York Islanders. I'm one of the goaltenders. How you doing?
I'm all right, Kelly. How are you?
Good, good. Let me show you a little bit about the stuff that we're wearing today. First we have the skates down there, then the pads, pants, chest and arm protectors.
Right.
Then we have the gloves. This is the blocker. That's really not for catching anything. As you see, there's no pocket or anything. You really just sort of knock the pucks out of harm's way.
Whack it away.
Exactly, exactly. Okay. Next, then we have the catching glove.
It looks exactly like a catcher's mitt.
Exactly, no different. Then we have the stick. This is really just for deflecting the shots away. Then we have the helmet here. You had it on like this. That's not correct. Face it with the cage facing forward.
The bars go outside this way, huh?
Exactly. There's another thing I want to tell you about is the balance, and that's really the most important thing about goaltending. Why don't you just stand over here?
Okay.
And I'll show you a few things.
Right here, huh?
Exactly.
Okay.
First off, you want to really bend your legs. You want to keep the weight on the balls of your feet, facing forward, stick out in front of you with a firm grip. Ready to make a few saves?
Sure.
Try it?
Okay.
Okay, the first one will be a leg save, okay? We'll just stick out the left leg, out like that, and bring it right on up. Can you try that?
Just stick out the left leg.
Exactly. Keep the legs bent properly. There you go. That's all right.
Yeah.
Add a little speed to it. Try it the other way now.
Try it the other way, okay.
Just like that. Bring it back up. Then once you do it a few times, you can get a little quicker here. Why don't you try that?
I don't think I'll get it that quick. Like that, huh?
There you go.
And like that.
Exactly.
How's that?
Now stand right back up. Want to try some glove saves now?
Okay, a glove save.
Okay. First, you'll envision that a puck's coming towards you. All you have to do is turn your body and pretend that you're going to grab it with your glove.
Boom. Like that.
Exactly.
Yeah,
just like a catching glove.
Just like in baseball.
Exactly. Okay. You want to try everything a little quicker now?
Okay.
Okay. Left leg.
Left leg.
Up. Right leg.
Right.
Up. Glove save.
Glove save.
Other glove
Other
save.
gloves.
Great. How's that feel?
Yeah, that feels pretty good.
Want to give it a try?
You think I'm ready?
I think you're ready.
Okay.
Pull it, you guys. Take it easy on them. Let them feel the puck.
Keep my balance here.
Exactly.
Glove out.
Watching the puck. What a save.
Oh, yeah.
Great stuff.
Gotta get down here.
Doing good. Oh,
okay.
Great job.
All right.
Way to clear that rebound.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, great job. Great catch.
Now, what do you do with it when you catch it?
Just hang on to it.
Hang on to it.
Face-off.
Okay. Hey.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
You want to keep your gloves up here so you don't get in too much of the top part of the net. Just like that. Yeah. That's great. Yeah.
Oh, got by me there. Got by me. All right. Here we go. Here we go.
Oh, yeah. Concentrating, having fun up there?
Well, now, this looks pretty easy. In fact, it's a piece of cake.
Oh, come on. Why don't you put your helmet on, then we'll take some real shots at you.
All righty.
All right? There you go.
Like this, huh?
Exactly. Put the glove back on. We'll shoot some real hard ones now. How's that sound?
All right.
If you think you're so good.
Well, we'll give it a shot. Ready, Lamar? Now we got him. Whoa. Whew. What a great hat trick. Whew. Anyway, 3 hats will do it for me today. Hey, I guess we did have a 3-hat day, right? So, I'll see you... Whoa, wait a minute. Look at this. Nah, I think this had just better stay a 3-hat day. Okay, I'll see you next... Oh... What the heck? Let's make it a 4-hat day. I'll see you next time. Whoa!
Butterfly in the sky, I can go twice as high. Take a look, it's in a book, a reading rainbow. I can go anywhere, friends to know and ways to grow, a reading rainbow. A reading rainbow. Butterfly in the sky, I can go twice as high. Take a look, it's in a book, a reading rainbow. I can be anything. Take a look, it's in a book, a reading rainbow. A reading rainbow.
Today's Reading Rainbow books are A 3-Hat Day by Laura Geringer, pictures by Arnold Lobel, published by Harper & Row. Shoes by Elizabeth Winthrop, illustrated by William Joyce, published by Harper & Row. Caps for Sale by Esfer Slobodkina, published by Harper & Row. Maybelle's Suitcase by Tricia Tusa, published by Macmillan Publishing Company.